Hello guys, OzMan here. This is Peuerbach versus Bada Bing Clan. Final score 85 to 83. Bada Bing Clan is part of the Fair Play community. Hardcore war clan. They've got a YouTube. If you are not a sub, you should be. I subbed them ages ago when I found the channel. They have 211 wins. Peuerbach now on 251. You sort of know the history of them. This was a random matchup. They had the town hall advantage to start with, but being fair play and all, they put out some of the infernos on one of the bases just to try and level things up. Run through what they did to our bases first. Two'd all the 11s, got myself and Lord Nicholas, so they 3-starred 2 of the 10s, left 4, 2-starred, cleared all the 9s. The Peuerbach attacks 2'd all the 11s and left 1 Town Hall 10, 2-starred. That was a 99. Sweetheart say Town Hall 11. That was close. That was in the last minute. I'm going to run, I think, 6 attacks from this war. And I will start with 22. Kung Fu Boy with a Queen Walk Laloon. Today was the day that Anushka from Supercell staff posted a balancing blog March 2016 update. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'll sort of watch the attacks, commentate a bit, but I'll chat through some of the notes. It seems as though Town Hall 11 is going to become a little more difficult. The Warden has had his range reduced, fine. Means you can't quite just spam him down. You're gonna have to think about it a bit. And I think the witch nerf is probably the biggest thing for Town Hall 11. The fact that the skellies are weaker and they don't trip the traps means no more witch spam 3s, which should save a few 10s from being dipped. I think even as an 11, 10s aren't going to be as easy as they were to just witch spam. It should be better. What were some of the Town Hall 10 changes? Inferno multi-mode acquires new targets faster. Don't know what that's going to do other than hit troops quicker. Less likely to find Town Hall 11s in multiplayer. Means nothing. I'm currently pushing at the moment, but I assume I'm still going to see 11s. As soon as you hit champs, I don't think it matters. Town Hall 9 changes are probably where Town Hall 9 should be a little bit better. The fact that they are taking the 30 seconds back and people have gotten used to attacking with certain styles and bases have been designed in a certain way. This will change all of the war sort of strategies. I think 30 seconds is a long time. Some of these queen walks that go on for 2 minutes, followed by a mass rush of hogs or dragons or whatever at the end, are probably going to be gone after this. I don't know too many people dropping sort of 2 poisons on dragons anymore, so I'm not sure about the CC troops being evasive when it comes to poison spells mattering too much, but we'll see how they act in a raid. If they clump up and then suddenly run away from it and scatter and start taking out everything else, who knows? Kung Fu Boy with the Mickey Mouse. Nice. That was a cool raid. I'll run 20 next. The update's going to be good. I think war needs a bit of revitalization. It's certainly been a long time since we've had anything new. I think Town Hall 10 will be difficult to 3-star again. Not that it isn't now, but I think it's going to be proper tough. Take 30 seconds off a Queen Walk, which is part and parcel to pretty much every 3-star at Town Hall 10, certainly versus Town Hall 10. And people are going to have to come up with new things. The mod community will soon teach us fair play people how it's done. This is Simon on Ruby. Ruby came over to say hello after the war, congratulate us. Bada Bing Clans, they're a bunch of good guys. This is a Queen Walk with just hogs, so I'll run this one, no Valkyries. He's let his queen get pretty low here. She may or may not need a rage. He's heading towards the enemy queen with his queen already broken the wall, so that there's no doubt she's going to go in the right direction. He's going to need a rage spell any second now. There it is. And the ability. Try and not burn both. But if you need to, you need to. Meanwhile, down south, the golem is in with some wizards to funnel. King's going to go in and take out the enemy king and eliminate probably a double giant bomb between the air defense, the wall and the expo. Healers were taking a bit of fire up top there, but his queen's doing alright. King ability, and now he can start spraying his hogs in. Tesla farm in the middle. Well, 2 Teslas. He's gonna miss. That's just a single bomb, so heals enough there to keep that up. All the skelly traps have just popped near the Teslas. Poison down for those should keep the hogs safe. And now he's just got the expo and the air defense, which is probably gonna have mass mini bombs and some springs. This base got wrecked. Old school hogs, no Valkyries needed. He's probably got 12 hogs left. 30 seconds of cleanup. So yeah, back to the balancing. I mean, Town Hall 8, I'm so detached from Town Hall 8, I don't know what it's going to do, but I've seen some people post saying Town Hall 8's back. It might be interesting again. Run der Hulk. Ooh, dragons. Town Hall 8 could be good again. Who knows? Valkyries have had a bit of a buff and a nerf at the same time. The war matchmaking is probably one of the only concerns I've got. I think it's fantastic that they want to match clans that are doing well versus clans that are doing well, and I think that if each sort of high-end defense has an individual weight, that would be good in the sense that you can't manipulate your base too much. You can't play the war weight too much. But at the same time, I think 9.5 is back. I could care less about 35 versus 35 and 45 versus 45 being removed. I think putting people into a pool of either 30, 40 or 50 is better. Mathematically, it makes tons of sense. You know, you'll just have to manage your clan accordingly. That's fine. I'm only concerned in the sense that maybe the arranged war is going to be harder to set up. We'll have to see how specific and how detailed the weighting is for things like infernos and expos and whatnot. It could be that the spreadsheet used to make up the arranged war weight is going to need about 4 extra columns on it. Time will tell if people have figured it out. The what are some of the other details? Some sort of very minor tweaking to how you can see the war and view replays. It's a good thing. The 30 seconds is massive. I do think Town Hall 10 is going to be back to where it was. People have learned how to 3-star them, but they're now going to have to do it a lot quicker. Anyway, Durhulk here has now dropped his dragons. He's taken out every air defense on the base, not worried about the enemy queen, as the dragons with 1 rage spell should sort her out. He's still got his queen up. The king is clearing trash with some loons around the east portion of the base. Enemy queen's about to go down, and there's nothing left. 15 seconds. So I know I'm rambling a bit with this update. It'll be good when it drops. It'd be interesting to see what the actual details mean. Kung Fu Boy, we've already seen one from. Let's run Marius on 16. Revenge attacks, awarding star bonus and league bonus. That's pretty good. I don't see why before you suffered. I suppose you get a bit of planning when you do a revenge. You can look at the base and you've got more of a chance of 3-starring it, but that's part of the game. What else? Spells. Brew time being reduced, I think, quite considerably. 20 minutes for a regular spell and 10 for a dark spell is massive. I find if I'm boost pushing and I've got everything boosted, I'm still sitting there waiting for spells for ages. They should somehow align spell brew time with army brew time, because even with this reduction, I reckon it's still going to take 10 minutes longer boosted to get your spells cooked. Probably much more than that. I've not done the math. Anyway, CC pulled here, mass goblins, a witch, and a loon. Poison Down's going to sort out most of that. The witch survived the initial poison, as did the loon, but the second poison should take care of that. He's had to burn the ability, which is probably the biggest point of the CC. If you can make the defending queen, sorry, the attacking queen, burn the ability and a spell, you've done your job. So the kill squad in from the north here. Big wall of wizzies behind a couple of golems. He's got giant down to tank some of the defense and get those wall breakers in for the queen. Wall break in up top. King's going to go in. This is 30-30 heroes versus 30-30 heroes. Queen has come out. King has come out. Wizzy does the job. Jump spell is going to give access to quite a lot of the base. Probably could have put that a little bit further in and got the entire core as well, but we shall not complain about 3 stars. Hog's already in. That giant is going to bang a wall, but he tanked what he needed to. Probably going to trip some bombs here, but not enough. Hog's going to be in danger at any one point. Marius fairly clean. Hog attack. No Valkyries needed. There's the double. Rages through it. Loads of hogs left. Run one more. I'll run one of the 10s. 3-starring one of the 10s. If the wheel doesn't spin for ages. Wi-Fi. Pause. See you in a second.